Today's horoscope, Cancer September 9th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With the moon in your solar house today, you gravitate to heartfelt pursuits. It may be better to expect the unexpected today, however, as minor challenging transits keep things a little unpredictable. While some original ideas can come from the day, it would help if you watched for impatience and hastiness. Your mind can wander, and you can feel more susceptible to distractions. It may be useful to tame restlessness through healthy, happy activities rather than taking on more. Fortunately, you're feeling especially independent and self-reliant, and if others are not giving you the answers you crave or if your plans change, it's easy to turn things around and enjoy yourself regardless. Cosmic shifts are your specialty. While our luminaries and planets bring the most pronounced transitions within our lives, the asteroids add layers of depth and information to the understanding of how we are evolving. Pallas, the asteroid tied to wisdom and courage, has turned her attention to different corners of the sky. As she soars through the heavens of Sagittarius as of today, she will encourage you to embrace further curiosity and adventure with the world. By embracing a sense of discovery, enthusiasm, and idealism, much development can happen. Turn your attention to these ideas and you may be pleasantly surprised. Who will open your mind? Consider who has guided you in your professional journey when the Sun in Virgo opposes Saturn retrograde in Pisces. As you reflect, past teachers, professors, and mentors may come to mind. These individuals have shaped you as a professional in some way. They could have even influenced where your professional journey has led thus far. Consider what you can learn from these teachers as you continue navigating your professional future and trajectory. It might even be worthwhile to revisit the idea of learning from them once again. Give yourself an inch and you might take a mile. I recommend you bring that tendency poolside, if possible. Swimming is an exercise that benefits the body and mind, and it is not an expensive sport. Whether you are a beginner or a high school champ, try to integrate this lovely, low-impact sport into your life. It strengthens your lung capacity while toning your whole body, and once you get on a roll it can be like meditation. Weather permitting, it's a wonderful bonus to be outside. You are currently feeling a certain amount of panic due to a chronic lack of assurance in yourself. This is because you are feeling vulnerable in your sentimental life. Be careful about overworking this week, even if you can't completely relax because of the abundance of work. Take some time to rest because you will be saturated if you don't. In your personal life, family and friends will reproach you for giving too much time to your work and neglecting them. Take action. As Mars settles into its first weekend in Cancer, you may feel a newfound sense of confidence and vitality or simply notice that something has changed. This marks the beginning of a new Mars cycle and offers an opportunity for a reset or fresh start. You now possess Mars' passion, drive, competitive nature, and warrior spirit coursing through your system for 5 out of the next 7 months. With the moon in a playful and creative part of your chart and Saturn challenging old excuses on the adventurous front, life is inviting you to embrace it more fully. While having the moon in your romantic sector over the weekend is always a case of good timing, as the last visit before Venus, the planet of love, returns in 2 weeks, this is also a chance to start firing up the spirit of romance. This comes just as in his first weekend back in your relationship sector, Pluto is opening the doors to the past and second chances as the Sun is spending his last day on his own in your communication sector before Mercury, the planet of communication, returns tomorrow. Daily Planetary Overview. On a more personal level, today could stir up feelings of attraction and longing that are hard to ignore. You might find yourself desiring a deeper, more sensual connection in your relationships. It's completely natural to crave intimacy, to want to feel close to someone both physically and emotionally. These desires are part of our human experience. But if you're feeling indecisive, that longing can quickly turn into anxiety. Have you ever felt torn between your deepest desires and the fear of making the wrong choice? It's a tricky balance, and today, you might find yourself wrestling with those very emotions. If you've ever been caught in that push and pull of wanting something but being unsure of how to go about it, you're not alone. Today might bring those feelings to the surface, nudging you to confront them. It's okay to take your time with these Euro. There's no need to rush into decisions just because your emotions feel heightened. Have you noticed that when you give yourself a moment to pause and reflect, the right path often becomes clearer? One thing to watch for today is the temptation to overindulge as a way of coping with these intense emotions. Whether it's food, drink, or distractions like mindless scrolling, it's easy to turn to these comforts when you're feeling uncertain. But staying calm and resisting those impulses is your best bet for managing your feelings in a healthy way. If you find yourself reaching for that extra slice of cake or contemplating a purchase you don't really need, pause for a moment. Ask yourself if this is truly what will make you feel better in the long run. Often, what we need most is just a little space to breathe, a moment to reflect on what's really going on beneath the surface. Despite these emotional challenges, there's also a powerful sense of mental and physical strength running through you today. This is an ideal time to tackle those tough decisions you've been avoiding. Maybe there's been something weighing on your mind for a while, a choice you've been putting off because it feels overwhelming. Today, you have the clarity and courage to face it head on. Take your time to carefully consider all the details before coming to a conclusion, but once you've made your decision, trust yourself. Have you ever made a tough choice, and even though it was difficult, you felt a sense of relief afterward? That's the kind of energy you can tap into today. Once you've made up your mind, stand by it with confidence and avoid second-guessing yourself. On the professional front, your energy and courage are at an all-time high. You have everything you need to achieve your ambitions, but proceed with caution. It's easy to get sidetracked by intricate details that can seem interesting but ultimately distract you from your main goals. Have you ever been so focused on one small part of a project that you lost sight of the bigger picture? Today, try to approach things in a level-headed and sensible way. By concentrating on the most important tasks, you'll avoid unnecessary delays and reach a successful outcome more efficiently. Challenges may arise, but remember, not every difficult situation is as critical as it seems at first. When you're faced with what appears to be a crisis, take a deep breath and react calmly. Emotions can easily flare up in stressful moments, but if you allow yourself to stay grounded, you'll notice that most disturbances blow over without causing any real damage. Have you ever found that after taking a step back and giving yourself some space to breathe, what seemed like a major problem wasn't so overwhelming after all? Today is a reminder that you have the strength to handle whatever comes your way. Just stay calm and collected. As you go through the day, take a moment to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? How can you navigate today's twists and turns with grace? How can you balance your enthusiasm and dreams with a grounded, realistic approach? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. How do you handle unexpected surprises in your life? And what steps are you taking to turn your dreams into reality? Feel free to share in the comments. Today is full of opportunities, so embrace it with an open heart and a steady mind.